first episode of the Been Busy podcast with my wife Shira and I. We've been talking about doing this for a few years now, and we've had a lot going on in our lives the last few months and few years, and we've been trying to think of a name for the podcast for a while. And in the gym the other night, I think someone texted you, Boo, and you said something like, "Golly, I've been busy," and I was like, "That's it. That's the pod name." So that's what we're going with. I'll let Shire want to give a quick introduction of yourself, babe.
Yeah, so we've been talking about this for 6 years. So it's about time we start something. But yeah, I think Been Busy is a great way to explain who we are and what we are. My passion, of course, is nutrition, fitness, all things wellness. And then, of course, we just love sports and we love to banter back and forth. And so I think you're going to see a lot of that throughout as we go in this journey. Chris and I love sports, but we are very much sometimes on the opposite sides, and sometimes we're on the same sides, but we are diehard fans. And to make this even more exciting, the last 2 months of my life has changed quite dramatically just due to a little bit of a health scare. So currently we're dealing with type 1 diabetes. And so Chris and I were like, we can manage this, we can do this. So we have a lot to talk about, and a lot of really cool things
And
that are going on in our personal
we're in the
lives.
same house, different rooms because of the sports banter that we get into. So we were like, if we're gonna do this podcast, we should just we may do a few together and change it up a little bit. But yeah, our debates get heated sometimes. I go to the top floor, she hangs out downstairs. But no, we're gonna talk about why we're busy, and we'll talk about sports and nutrition and whatever the heck else we want to talk to because we can. So just to kick things off, Boo, for the past week, what's been keeping you busy? What you been busy with?
Goodness. This last week was really busy, and I'm also just really looking forward to some warmer weather here in Nashville. So it's been keeping me busy staying indoors, which is making me a little bit sad, but I'm an outdoors person. We pushed ourselves on the nice days, getting in. I'm a firm believer in your 10,000 plus steps a day. So I've been pushing Chris to do that with me every day, whether it's on the treadmill or we are bundled up with our dog outside. That has been keeping us very busy. And then also, I've been really passionate about nutrition and health. I just finished my certification prior, have a degree in PE and health, and have a background in teaching for 14 years. But I wanted to further and help people. So I finished my certification for nutrition and my certification for a personal trainer. So that has kept me very busy. And also just managing type 1 diabetes the right way. So I really believe in doing things probably the most holistic way I can as possible. And so we have been doing it with diet and exercise, even though it may not be the most typical way to deal with type 1 diabetes. So that's been keeping me very busy. And I just finished a really
You
good
read?
book. So yeah, very busy week. First Lie Wins. If you haven't, I
What do you
read.
read? I never see you with a
Believe
book.
it or not, sometimes I do. I can.
Kidding.
I know, right? Shut up. But I don't read as fast as you do. But I just finished a book, so I'm
That's
February's
good.
been a good
That's
month.
good.
February's
Been
been a good month.
busy.
So
Been
we're
very
moving
busy.
forward.
You've been busy for. Well, I don't.
You've been busy with.
Yeah, I don't know if
I've
I've
been
been as
dragging your butt
busy
to
as
the gym
you.
a lot
No, I'm just
too.
kidding. But
And
no, yeah, we've been pretty boring to start the year in a good way. Routine, a lot of work, a lot of networking on my side. Gym every day. Shire's got me going to the sauna like 6 days a week. I used to fight it. Now I love it. Um, it's probably one of my favorite things to do. Our dog Miller, it's freezing. As you mentioned, we're here in Nashville, taking him out, getting his runs in, learning how to put together a podcast. We went, I don't know, the idea, maybe we had a cocktail the other night, and the next morning, all of a sudden, Amazon's delivering microphones and lights, and we have a mic. I don't even know if it works. We'll figure it out. They're gold. They're really cool. So hopefully we can debut those sometime soon. But yeah, busy with just boring stuff. Just trying to do cool things, better our health, nutrition, and we'll get into it. Obviously, the diabetes diagnosis and what we're doing there, and I'm sure we'll have plenty of time as we continue to do some of these episodes to get more in depth specifically on some of that. But for the first episode, since we're kind of introducing us and things we like, let's move over to the NBA because it is All Star weekend. All Star game is going on as we speak. Personally, I don't plan on watching it. I'm so fed up with the NBA. I'm tired of it. I'm such a sports fan, but I have zero interest. I am all about the WNBA now. Give me Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. Hopefully, Nashville gets a WNBA franchise because Boo and I will probably get season tickets, hopefully. That'd be one thing I think we enjoy.
I did news to you. I did have to break the hard news to you that Cleveland did solidify in
Cleveland.
2028 a
Cleveland is getting
WNBA
a
team.
WNBA
So
team.
still pulling for we're still pulling for Nashville. It's possible. I'm not.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
you
always
you
gonna
at
hope
least
for it.
knew
So
information about the dunk contest last night. I totally forgot about the dunk contest. But Mac McClung won his third in a row, jumped over a car apparently.
jump, jump, jump.
And I did find out an interest.
Yep. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of him. He's making more money getting and winning the dunk contest than he is in the or in the NBA. So, he's a skilled
Yeah,
businessman. I
no,
love
he's
it.
great, and I actually found something pretty interesting out about him earlier. I think his career NBA earnings are like $110,000, and his career dunk winning contest earnings is like $340,000. So the dude's found his niche. He's winning dunk contest, making money. Hopefully, we'll see him in the NBA. That's the kind of guy I'd want to watch. I don't know. I'm boycotting the All Star game today. I have no interest. I'm not doing it. You can watch.
Well, let's talk about something that's entertaining. I You fell asleep, but I was loving the Texas LSU women's college basketball game today. If you did not watch that, it was very epic. We got a little bit of the South Carolina game and UConn before that, but let me tell you, women's sports are on fire right now, and it is awesome to see. LSU took a hard loss, just like our South Carolina Gamecocks that we're cheering for because they're SEC teams. They took hard losses today. But Texas looked really good. UConn looked really good today. And it's just awesome to see women's sports like
Yeah,
flourishing right
I
now
am
and
all
so many great
SEC, but my
athletes.
girl Paige Bueckers and UConn absolutely dominated South Carolina today. Mind blowing, 30-point win. Usually those matchups are a lot closer. That was insane. Yeah, I want a Paige Bueckers
We're gonna
jersey.
have to get you a jersey. We have to get you a jersey.
Yeah,
It's
maybe after another couple of
absolutely.
cocktails,
I
one will
love
show
it.
up on the doorstep from you. That'd be a great gift.
It's usually
All
how it
right,
works, isn't it?
moving on. We kind of talked a little bit about the nutrition and your passion for it, certified nutritionist, certified personal trainer. Let's discuss three healthier food trends that you have been enjoying this past week.
Yeah, well, I think for me, I'm real food, whole foods as much as possible. But there is something that has been supplementing me really well, and I've been really pleased with, helping me also with just managing my blood sugar levels when I need a little bit of extra protein. This brand, I'm no by means sponsored by them. I've just done my research, and that's what you'll find out about me. I will research and get all the reviews and find out ingredients and all of the above on products to make sure it's something that works for me and works for us. But if you have not tried Prime Protein, this is only a 4 ingredient protein, and I have never found a 4 ingredient protein. Also, the flavor is great. I've only tried the vanilla because just keep getting the vanilla because I love it and it's easy for me. But what a great product! And again, it's made out of grass-fed beef. So I don't do well with whey. I don't do well with plant protein. So this is a really great opportunity for you to try something. If you are a protein shake lover or just need something extra to add in, I do mine and typically in yogurt or just after a workout. So I'm by no means sponsored, but great taste, great
We would love
consistency,
to be
and the
sponsored though.
cleanest I have
So,
found.
from time to time, yeah, maybe we'll
Be
have a
sponsored.
bourbon or some protein, maybe we'll get big enough one day to where we'll have some cool sponsors. But the protein is good. She's been making yogurt, granola, fruit kind of snacks late night, staying away from the chips and doing a little bit better about the protein in yogurt. It is pretty good. What else? What else? What else are you liking nutrition wise? Of
Yeah. I'm basic. I like to keep it as simple and clean as possible, but I have been overrated, underrated, whatever you want to call them, hard-boiled eggs. I mean, I can't get enough eggs, and with this shortage right now, I think we're probably
72
going through like
eggs
72 to
minimum.
80
Is
eggs a
that
week. Like
not
eggs
crazy?
are not crazy. And we had to do a little Costco,
Back
Whole
to Whole
Foods,
Foods.
panicked the last couple
Three
days looking for
trips.
eggs. But I will say eggs are not, they are so, I guess underrated is the way I want to explain this. And just like for me, like to get through, especially like learning more about diabetes and being a type 1, it doesn't matter. They're a great source of protein, a great source just to fill you up. And honestly, it's been one of the best foods for me. And I'm happy. I love them. It's something that's been really easy for me to transport to, and you can get them just about anywhere. So,
Eggs
eggs,
has been our
super
thing this
simple.
year for sure. I had a buddy. He was like, "Man, we went through like a carton of eggs
Been
last
our
week,"
thing.
and I was like, "Yeah, we went through 4 cartons of eggs last week." Like we are eating a lot of eggs, and it's good protein. We're on that protein train. And I would add, talk about earlier, the sauna for me has been
Yep.
just the health thing that I've been just. The sauna we go to, they got a flat screen in there. I'm catching up on Netflix, sweating some extra calories out. It's relaxing. After the gym, stretching in there. I don't know. I've seen the benefits of it. Super happy. Thank you, Boo, for getting us involved in a membership at the sauna studio that we go to here in Nashville. I'm sure we'll give them a shout out at some point. The workers there are awesome. Take good care of us. But no, Boo, wrapping things up in the first podcast. And we almost forgot this weekend was Valentine's. Shows how much we think about Valentine's Day in this household. Like you like to say, Valentine's every day. Yes.
I love it here.
So what
Yep.
what did
Every
we
day.
do? We went to the gym, very much us. Went to the sauna,
Yep.
and then let everybody know what dinner was, because I'm quite proud. Yes,
We
we
did
did.
lobster and steak this year. It was fabulous. And it was perfect. And Chris cooked it this year, so that was even a better treat for me. So I did get spoiled on Valentine's Day, and I was in my pajamas to eat. If anybody knows, that's the biggest win when you can eat and be in your pajamas and be at home
And
and
then
comfortable.
we
So
went
that
to
was
bed watching
fabulous.
Seinfeld at like 8:45.
Yeah, so we did like, hey, I'm telling you, it was
Yeah,
epic. It was
no,
an
it was
epic
great. It was
Valentine's Day
great.
for
Yeah,
us.
almost forgot though. But you're right. When every day's Valentine's, what's the holiday? Every day's Valentine's between us. So, but no, great first pod. Just kind of getting an intro. Again, we're going to talk about what we want, have some fun conversations. If there's any ideas out there, toss them our way, and we'll look forward to doing this on a weekly basis and getting this thing rolling. So. Boo, I'll see you in a few minutes downstairs. All right. Sounds good.
I'll meet you downstairs. Bye.